My name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, after that successful Kuomboka ceremony, the Barotseland Royal Establishment have gone back to their default setting. So they had this to say. This was posted by the Patriotic Front. So the Barotseland Royal Establishment says it will not recognize or honor Kenneth Kaunda Day. Barotseland does not recognize Kenneth Kaunda Day. Barotseland government, also known as Barotseland Royal Establishment, have made it clear that they do not recognize Kenneth Kaunda Day, which was declared a holiday by President Hakainde Hichilema, and then Kenneth Kaunda unilaterally abrogated the Barotseland Agreement of 1964 and refused to recognize it. So why should Barotseland recognize the Kenneth Kaunda Day? They ask. Barotseland, the Barotseland establishment asked a reporter to say, why should they recognize Kenneth Kaunda Day when they did not recognize the agreement that they had done in Barotseland in 1964. We had nothing to do with Kenneth Kaunda, and anyone who celebrates that day in Barotseland will be punished or deported. Barotseland concluded. Now, deported to where is the question people asked. So pretty much they're insinuating Barotseland is a country on its own. So if any person is witness celebrating Kenneth Kaunda Day in what we call Western Province, or what they refer to as Barotseland, they will be deported to Zambia, pretty much other provinces. So that's what's going on there. On the other hand, the Zambian flag flies high in at the House of Parliament, at the Palace in Westminster in London, to commemorate Kenneth Kaunda's 100th birthday and also Kenneth Kaunda Day. So this is what's happening in London. They have recognized Kenneth Kaunda's birthday and Kenneth Kaunda Day. So the Zambian flag was flying. Probably you can see it up there. Wherever you see a flag there, that's a Zambian flag there. So it has been reported in Westminster, London. The Zambian flag flying high because of Kenneth Kaunda there. What is KBF has been fighting battles online with people that are creating accounts and crediting news to him. So a news item popped up to say he does not recognize Edgar Lungu's UKA alliance, and he does not associate himself with them, meaning it's tainted because of corruption and stuff like that. Pretty much saying he does not endorse Edgar Lungu or the UKA alliance. So later on, he had to clarify to say, I did not utter that statement or issue that statement. Please ignore this as fake news. This was posted on his official page. People ended up requesting that he goes live. He went live to prove that, yes, he's the one that's behind that page. So what is on the comment about at a family event, he was compelled to do a live stream to say, yes, I'm not the one that issued this particular statement that you see on screen. Consider it as fake news. I did not say I'm endorsing Hakainde Hichilema as UPND Alliance, nor do I associate myself with the UKA Alliance. They are an independent political party pursuing their own agenda. They are not a chipante political party who just kick the ball anywhere, anyhow. So in short, what he's trying to say is neither for Hakainde Hichilema nor Edgar Chagwa Lungu at this point. If anything changes in the future context, he will update the nation. But from what he sounded like or what he said, the likelihood of him going back to the UPND Alliance is likely unlikely because he left, as he says. He left that alliance, but he has not affiliated with Edgar Lungu's alliance at the moment. They were updated nation. So these are some of the images where some of his party officials were meeting him as he was going through that family meeting and stuff. So he said, it's always good to interact with you. Zambia must prosper, he says. So that's KBF clarifying to say it's neither of the two. But something that made the news also, Mao Sampa ended up also responding to it. Mao Sampa says, I listened to the independent Honorable Binwe Mpundu's audio that government wants to lease out national targets to private companies. Not sure if this assertion is true or not. But my full song, which simply means my question is, on my own, who is currently running the targets? A, the Chinese companies. B, the Zambian government on behalf of the people of Zambia. Or C, both the Chinese company and the Zambian government above. And then D, no idea, he says. So Binwa Mpundu, this should be the member of parliament from Nkana, that's in Kitwe. He says the government is trying to lease out all targets in the nation to a Chinese company. This is what Mao Sampa was responding to. If there's truth to that, who's currently running them? Is it the government, or it's both the government and the Chinese company, and the government is simply letting go of their share? So probably they will have to bring up this issue in parliament for the public to be well vested with the information, because these are both the members of parliament and we rely on them to get clarity from government if that's true or false. So we'll wait and see when parliament resumes if they will bring it up on the floor of the house. What is former First Lady Maureen Mwanawasa baptized? Maureen Mwanawasa begins a new Christian journey as she gets baptized on birthday. 22 years after being disfellowshipped as a Jehovah's Witness. Former First Lady Maureen Mwanawasa has begun a new journey with her Christian faith with a public baptism at Twin Palms Baptist Church in Lusaka. The bold step comes as Dr. Mwanawasa celebrated her 61st birthday with unwavering support from our brothers and sisters in the faith. Dr. Mwanawasa was baptized in Twin Palm Baptist Church in Lusaka by Reverend Emily, and then pivotal moment of her spiritual life. Our decision to receive baptism comes after years of contemplation and reflection on her faith. In her testimony, as Dr. Mwanawasa shared the experience of salvation, I was born into a family of Jehovah's Witness, but during my adult life, I was disfellowshipped in 2002 due to supporting my husband's political endeavors. As you know, Jehovah's Witnesses are not allowed to get involved in politics. So when Mwanawasa became president, and the fact that she was the wife, she endorsed his presidency. They were both disfellowshipped, and now she's a Baptist and got baptized. So pretty much those are the images that you see on screen as a former First Lady. But in other news, Emmanuel Mwamba says great Pan-African loyalty. The government of Botswana has rejected the United Kingdom's diplomatic treaty that would allow the UK asylum seekers to be deported to Botswana as a means of easing the immigration problem in the greater Europe. So as you know, Rwanda has already signed a deal with Europe. With the UK, where asylum seekers that enter the UK illegally from a safe state, whether France or anything, are deported to Rwanda. So they wanted to sign the same deal with Botswana, but Botswana rejected that offer. And then, so it's at the moment, it's only Rwanda that has a deal with the United Kingdom. But the case is still back in court. They're still fighting it. Lawyers that are for the asylum seekers. So we'll wait and see how that plays out. Botswana says they do not want anything to do with that. Botswana rejects immigration deal. It's big money though. It says that Botswana is doing very well economically at the moment. Their diamond market is good, or their diamond mines are doing very well. So probably they do not need that money that much. and their population is very small. So they cannot sell their soul, in short, for their brothers. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. My YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this video.